Apollon 11 VR expérience. Allez, on est parti. On doit être bon. Option. Par contre, je pourrais pas vous répondre, les gars. Hein. Alors, subtil one, musique. On va baisser la musique. Voilà. Par contre, les gars, je pourrais pas vous répondre. Hein. Je vois pas de message, rien avec le casque VR. Voilà, c'est une petite expérience qu'on se fait. Bah, après, je sais pas si vous verrez comme moi, comme si vous êtes dans la pièce, tout ça. Ouais. En tout cas, bonjour à tous.
No man can fully grasp how far and how fast we have come.
Ouais, ce qu'on voit autour de nous.
The 50,000 years of
Donc
man's
là, on est dans le
recorded
bureau.
history in a time span of but a half a century. Stated in these terms, we know very little about the first 40 years, except at the end of them.
Donc là, on a vraiment l'impression d'être dans la pièce, les gars.
Then about 10 years ago, under this standard,
Je sais pas si vous voyez comme moi, un projecteur de film.
Only 5 years ago, man learned to write and use a cart with wheels. Christianity began less than 2 years ago. The printing press came this year. And then less than 2 months ago, during this whole 50-year span of human history, the steam engine provided a new source of power. Newton explored the meaning of gravity. Last month, electric lights and telephones and automobiles and airplanes became available.
Donc c'est une petite découverte VR, les gars. Celui qui sont en train de se lancer après dans la VR.
And now, if America's new spacecraft succeeds in reaching Venus, we will have literally reached the stars before midnight tonight. This is a breathtaking pace, and such a pace cannot help but create new ills as it dispels old. New ignorance, new problems, new dangers. Surely the opening vistas of space promise high costs and hardships, as well as high reward. So it is not surprising that some would have us stay where we are a little longer, to rest, to wait. But this city of Houston, this state of Texas, this country of the United States was not built by those who waited and rested.
Donc, nous allons embarquer à Apollon 11.
For the eyes of the world now look into space, to the moon, and to the planets beyond. And we have vowed that we shall not see it governed by a hostile flag of conquest, but by a banner of freedom and peace. The exploration of space will go ahead, whether we join in it or not.
En même temps, on fait un peu le cours d'histoire, les gars, sur l'espace.
Those who came before us made certain that this country rode the first waves of the Industrial Revolution, the first waves of modern invention, and the first wave of nuclear power. And this generation does not intend to founder in the backwash of the coming age of space. We mean to be a part of it. We mean to lead it. Its hazards are hostile to us all. Its conquest deserves the best of all mankind. And its opportunity for peaceful cooperation may never come again. But why, some say, the moon? Why choose this as our goal? And they may well ask, why climb the highest mountain? Why, 35 years ago, fly the Atlantic? Why does Rice play Texas? We choose to go to the moon. We choose to go to the moon.
On se croirait dans l'espace, les gars. Dans le...
We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things. Not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Because that goal will serve to organize and measure the best of our energies and skills. Because that challenge
Je dis bonjour à tous, pour ceux qui viennent d'arriver dans le live. Je ne peux pas répondre comme je ne vois pas les messages, les gars. Allez, on va aller dans la lune, les gars.
Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed. Roger, Tranquility. We copy you on the ground. You got a bunch of guys about to turn blue. We're breathing again. Thanks a lot.
À Kennedy Space Center le 16 juillet. Ah, ça fait drôle de voir la fusée comme ça, de près. On va embarquer sur celle-là, les gars. Apollo 11. C'est haut, hein.
Waves rolling in and the evidence of the millions of people watching, but nothing specific, and just so quiet, and to realize that indeed such a contrast was going to take place.
Vachement,
Activity
comme
preparing the rocket, but it was so quiet up there for me personally.
Allez, on va aller à l'embarquement, les gars.
We were going to be departing in a
Nous
great
attendent.
roar and off for a momentous event.
Alors, il y a les techniciens et les astronautes, je crois. Ouais. On est 3 astronautes. 3 ou 4. On est sur la plateforme de lancement. Salut les gars. Comment va les gars? Alright. On est avec Neil Armstrong, le commandant.
50-50 chance of making a successful landing on the first attempt. There's so many unknowns in that descending from lunar orbit down to the surface that had not been.
Donc là, on est dans l'ascenseur, les gars. On monte.
It's a risk-reward
Hello, Armstrong.
Equation, and you're able to accept a level of risk so long as it's commensurate with the reward that you will get by achieving the goal that you're after.
Les techniciens nous attendent pour embarquer. J'espère que c'est une belle expérience pour vous aussi, les gars. Bon, moi, je suis vraiment dans le jeu. Hein. Je sais pas si vous allez le ressentir comme ça. Voilà, là, on est dans la cabine de pilotage. Hello, Armstrong. C'est petit, hein, la capsule. On est vraiment serré, hein.
To the control center at this time indicate we are go. 1 minute, 25 seconds and counting. Our status board indicates the third stage completely pressurized. 80-second mark has now been passed. We'll go on full internal power at the 50-second mark in the countdown. Guidance system goes on internal at 17 seconds, leading up to the ignition sequence at 8.9 seconds. We're approaching the 60-second mark on the Apollo 11 mission. T-minus 60 seconds and counting. We passed T-minus 60. 55 seconds and counting.
Donc moi j'ai ma commande qui est là.
It's been a real smooth countdown. We passed the 50-second mark. Power transfer is complete. We're on internal power with the launch vehicle at this time. 40 seconds away from the Apollo 11 liftoff. All the second stage tanks now pressurized. 35 seconds and counting. We are still go with Apollo 11. 30 seconds and counting. Astronauts report it feels good.
Donc là on entend le lancement de la fusée.
20 seconds and counting.
On a vraiment des petits hublots. Hein.
15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4,
Allez.
3, 2, 1, 0. All engines
Zéro.
running.
Allez. Lancement de la fusée. Ça y est.
32 minutes past the hour. Liftoff on Apollo 11.
Ok.
Tower clear.
Allez, on traverse les nuages à une vitesse. Ça tremble dans tous les sens. Donc je vois pas vos messages les gars, je peux pas vous répondre. Hein. Il faudra adapter une petite caméra qui va dans le casque pour que vous avez vraiment la sensation du VR.
Downrange 1 mile, altitude 3, 4 miles now. Velocity 2,195 feet per second.
Ok.
11 Houston, thrusters go. All engines, you're looking good. Hi, Roger, you're loud and clear, Houston.
On va bientôt quitter la surface de la Terre pour aller dans l'univers.
We're through the region of maximum dynamic pressure now.
Ça bouge bien. Hein.
11 Houston, your guidance is converged.
Et on a quitté la Terre les amis.
Set 8 miles downrange, 12 miles high. Velocity 4,000 feet per second.
Stand by for mode 1, Charlie. Mark, mode 1, Charlie. 1, Charlie.
Cliff Charlesworth taking a staging status.
This is Houston, you are go for staging.
Qu'est-ce qu'il y en a des boutons les gars?
Tower's going. Roger, tower. Inboard cutoff.
Inboard engines out.
I'm inboard cutoff.
Je sais pas si vous voyez dans la fenêtre, quand je regarde la fenêtre, on est vraiment dans l'espace.
Houston, be advised the visual is go today.
Ok Armstrong.
This is Houston, Roger, out. Yeah, they finally gave me a window to look out.
Ouais, stylo carrément. Qui se balade. Tu veux le stylo Armstrong? Mission time elapse 2h45. Hors orbite. Pas beau l'espace comme ça les amis. Moi, je peux dire que j'aurais fait le voyage dans la Lune. Hein. Lever du soleil. Ah vache, comment il éblouit. Michael Collins, commandant module pilote. Ah bah elle est là la fusée, elle est en bas. On atterrit. C'est vraiment magnifique hein, l'univers, les gars. Alors mission time, headlamp 7, 3h16 du matin.
Apollo 11, this is Houston. Your go for separation. Our system's recommendation is arm both pyro buses, over.
Okay, Pyro B coming armed. My intent is to use bottle primary one as per the checklist, therefore I just turned day on.
Roger, we concur with the logic.
Allez, on lâche la capsule, les gars. Allez, retour dans la capsule.
Okay, we got the Eagle in view.
Ok.
Moving forward. Meters.
On va se raccrocher, les gars.
8 meters.
Et on va se raccrocher sur ça.
5 meters. 3.
Donc ça, c'est un satellite hein, qu'on va poser. Et on s'ancre bien.
And capture.
Ok.
Apollo 11, this is Houston. Radio check, over. Roger, we've got the high gain locked on now, I believe, auto track and narrow. Okay, you're coming in loud and clear, but Mike is just barely readable.
How is Neil? How are you reading Mike?
Loud and clear now, Mike, and we understand that you are docked.
That's fine. Houston, we're ready for LEM ejection.
Roger, go for LEM ejection.
Thank you.
Donc là, on est au-dessus de la capsule. On est en train de travailler.
Roger, Houston, Apollo 11, go ahead.
On est en extérieur.
Could you give us some comments on how the transposition and docking went, over?
Yeah, I thought it went pretty well, Houston, although I expect I used more gas than I've been using in the simulator. Except for using a little more gas, and I'd be interested in your numbers on that. Everything went nominally.
This is Houston. Roger, we copy.
J'espère que ça vous plaît, chers abonnés. N'hésitez pas à mettre des petits pouces bleus, de vous abonner si vous n'êtes pas abonné. Il y aura quelques expériences VR. Ouais, moi et mon anglais, je suis nul là. Premier homme, challenge. Ouais, c'est le premier homme à poser les pieds sur la Lune. S'il y a des modos, gérez le chat, les gars, parce que moi, je vois aucun message. Hein.
Eagle, Houston, the alignment and the initialization look good to us, over. Roger, thank you. Eagle, Houston, would you have Columbia go to the high gain, yaw 0, pitch, -20, over? There you go, 1 minute till take. You guys take care. See you later. Apollo 11, Houston, we are go for undocking, over.
Préparation de l'atterrissage, les enfants.
Roger, understand. Roger, Eagle, undocked. Roger, how does it look? The Eagle has wings. Roger. Eagle, Houston, we see you on the steerable, over. I do believe you got thrusters on board that vehicle.
Allez, on va le faire atterrir
Okay, you got it.
sur Mars.
Roger, let us know when you're ready to copy. We have a DOI pad and a PDI pad, over.
Guidance says we're go. Coming up on 5 minutes to ignition. Gene Kranz getting a go, no-go for descent.
Okay, all flight controllers, I'm going around the horn. Make your go, no-goes based on the data you had prior to LOS. I see we got it back. Give you another few seconds. We're going, flying. Okay, retro, go. Fido, go. Guide, go. Control, go. Telcom, go. GNC, go. Ecom, go. Surgeon, go. Capcom, we're go to continue PDI.
Ah, j'aurais dû mettre en français, hein, par contre, parce que là... Le 20 juillet 69, à 6h41. Allez, retour dans la cabine avec nos amis astronautes. Il y en a un qui est sorti. Donc là, on est en train d'atterrir. Go. Lui, il y a une plus grande fenêtre que moi, hein. Chauffeur, pilote. Donc là, c'est la surface de la planète Mars. Et on descend tout doucement. Oh, alerte, c'est quoi ça? Et ils sont pas grands les astronautes, hein. Quand tu regardes. Bon, pour faire le voyage dans l'espace, les gars, 15 000 euros, hein. Ok. On descend, on descend. Oh, ça va, je n'ai rien à faire, les gars, hein. Je suis en touriste. Nous allons visiter Mars. On va voir s'il y a des extraterrestres. Comme ils disent les gens. Là, on descend bien, franchement. On descend des petites vitesses, hein. Ouais. C'est marrant qu'on descend comme ça à la verticale. Si je touche à ces boutons, ça ferait quoi? Vas-y, descends, descends. Amorce encore la descente, mon gars. Voilà. Et on est descendu. Ok, alright. suppose qu'il faut sortir maintenant. Ouais. Allez, un petit chargement. Ils ont oublié de mettre astronaute Mad Max. Ah, on est sur la Lune. Mars, les gars. Alors, avec la pesanteur, ça donne quoi? Ouais.
Neil and Buzz, the President of the United States is in his office now and would like to say a few words to you. Over. That would be an honor. Go ahead, Mr. President. This is Houston out.
Hello, Neil and Buzz. I'm talking to you by telephone from the Oval Room at the White House. And this certainly has to be the most historic telephone call ever made. I just can't tell you how proud we all are of what you... For every American, this has to be the proudest day of our lives. And for people all over the world, I am sure they too join with America in recognizing what an immense feat this is. Because of what you have done, the heavens have become a part of man's world. And as you talk to us from the Sea of Tranquility, it inspires us to redouble our efforts to bring peace and tranquility to Earth.
There's a camera là.
Moment in the whole history of man, all the people on this Earth are truly one. One in their pride in what you have done. and one in our prayers that you will return safely to Earth.
Thank you, Mr. President. It's a great honor and privilege for us to be here representing not only the United States, but men of peace of all nations, and with interest and a curiosity and with a vision for the future. Honor for us to be able to participate here today.
And thank you very much, and I look forward, all of us look forward to seeing you on the Hornet on Thursday.
Tranquility Base, Houston.
Je peux pas avancer, hein, pour l'instant.
Roger, go ahead. Roger, our guidance recommendation and you're cleared for takeoff. Roger, understand. We're number one on the runway.
Ah, en fin de compte, il faut comme si j'ai avancé. Ouais, d'accord. Allez, on décolle. On retourne sur Terre, les gars.
Very quiet ride. There's that one crater on there. Feet high, 80 feet per second vertical rise.
Ah, les gars, ils m'ont laissé tout seul sur Mars.
Here you go, Houston. Request manual start override. Roger. 2600 feet altitude.
Les gars, je suis seul au monde sur Mars.
Looking good to us.
Bonjour à tous. Apollon 11 Earth, atmosphère heating de 5000 degrés. Honnêtement, c'est une belle expérience, hein, BR. Ah, vous venez me rechercher et vous m'avez oublié, hein. Ah ouais, il lâche les satellites.
Houston, we got the service module going by.
Roger, thank you.
And it's rotating just like it should be. Thrusters are firing.
Mais ils vont où tous ces déchets après, dans l'espace?
$800 nautical miles high, velocity 33,000 feet per second. Houston, we'll have you for about 3 more minutes through Redstone and then pick you up after blackout through Orion. Roger. Guidance reports Apollo 11 right down the middle of the corridor.
Ah, je dis ok, mais que je comprends rien à votre baratin. Allez, retour vers la Terre. Allez. Ça secoue. On retourne à la terre, les gars. Armstrong. Ouais.
I believe that this nation should commit itself to achieving the goal.
Ah ouais, à la vitesse qu'on va, les gars.
Of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to the
Ça
Earth.
fait des flammes tout autour de nous.
No single space project in this period will be more impressive to mankind or more important for the long-range exploration of space. And none will be so difficult or expensive to accomplish.
On est bien secoués, les gars.
Apollo 11, Houston to arrive. Apollo 11, Houston, in the blind, Airbus has the visual contact. Apollo 11, Houston, standing by for your disk reading, over. Apollo 11, this is Hornet, over. Apollo 1, this is Apollo 11, reach the light course. Our position 1330, 16915.
Ça y est, on est entré dans l'atmosphère de la Terre. On a ouvert le parachute. Vous voyez, les gars. Je suppose qu'on va atterrir dans la mer. Et voilà les amis, la mission est finie. Bonjour les amis, je ne vois pas les messages, on est en VR. Attendez, je vais chercher mon téléphone. Avec tous les fils, c'est pas évident, hein. Allez, on va quitter, on va faire un VR à ce combat. Allez, je vous dis à tout de suite sur un BR à ce combat. Ah ouais, bah hors de truc. Voilà. Allez.